What's up everybody, Brad Danger here, and I have a confession to make. I'm literally sitting in the next car that I'm gonna buy. If your budget doesn't have the appetite for G-Wagon money, this right here, it's the move. So let's take a look at it. Behind me is this earth-toned beast, and it's the new Lexus GX550 Overtrail. And Lexus handed me the keys for a 2-day road trip to the US Open. Yeah, the golf championship. And after countless miles shuttling to and from golf courses, some mountain trail fun, and an unhealthy number of wow moments, I am fully convinced that the GX Overtrail is the one. Just don't tell my wife. In today's video, I'm gonna break down exactly why, from a quick history lesson to the features that I love, a couple of nitpicks, cool facts, and how it drives both on the highway and off the beaten path. So let's tee off, pun intended, with a strong hook. This SUV might just be the ultimate adventure luxury rig for the money. And I mean, Lexus must have been reading the comment section of every GX forum because the GX550 Overtrail is basically an answer to our enthusiast prayers. This is the new off-road focused trim that says, I'm rugged, but I still like my comforts. I mean, just look at it. 18-inch rims with 33-inch all-terrain tires, black fender flares, an optional two-tone paint. My car wears a flat earthy tan color called Earth with a black roof, and a stance that's more Dakar Rally than Country Club Lexus. Personally, I love the look, and it doesn't look like any Lexus before. It's boxy, bold, and built to tackle trails. I mean, check out that new vertical windshield and the wide flat hood. Boxy Lexus wasn't really on my bingo card a few years ago, but here we are, and I am absolutely loving it. Under the skin, you guys, the Overtrail is packing some serious off-road muscle. Lexus hooked it up with electronically controlled kinetic dynamic suspension system, or also known as the E-KDSS, automatically disconnecting sway bars for crazy wheel flex. And that's tech that you can't even get on the new Land Cruiser. Add a factory rear locker, crawl control that's basically off-road cruise, and multiple terrain select modes, and this GX, well, it means business. You know what it means when it's business time, don't you? Well, and sure, the Overtrail means ditching the third row seat, but honestly, more cargo, better departure angles, and less dead weight works perfectly for my adventures. Inside, Nugget Rulex synthetic leather. Handles both mud and, if I ever get a puppy, like a champ. That fancy leather, well, it can stay at home. And yes, Lexus does offer an Overtrail Plus upgrade, but for $8K more to get massaging seats and a front locker? Nah. Regular Overtrail hits the sweet spot at around $69,000 MSRP, and you get 360 cameras, wireless Apple CarPlay, adaptive suspension, and Lexus Safety System 3.0 included, which, honestly, the Toyota and Lexus 3.0 is my favorite lane keep assist and adaptive cruise on the market. I love it. Plus, this thing is tough enough for trails, but it's still dripping in Lexus luxury, which is just right. And now it's time to talk about how this SUV actually drives, because SUVs can have tons of gadgets, yet still kind of handle like a brick. But the GX550 Overtrail crushes my expectations. It's as comfy blasting down highways as it is crawling up rocky trails. First, on-road manners. I mean, I hit the freeway and instantly felt Lexus level refinement. The twin-turbo V6 is buttery smooth, effortlessly delivering 349 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of twist. Merge, pass, no sweat. This big Lexus hauls with authority. Even at 75 miles per hour, it's whisper quiet. The cabin, I call it kind of a plush oasis from wind noise. The adaptive suspension keeps things cushy, especially with beefy all-terrain tires. And yes, the new 14-inch infotainment is lightning quick, finally ditching that old clunky Lexus touchpad. Plus, as I said before, adaptive cruise and lane assist turn traffic jams into a relaxing experience, and I absolutely love it. But here's the surprise. Handling. Hit the Sport S Plus mode on twisty back roads, and this SUV actually feels agile. The suspension firms up, body roll is controlled, and steering is surprisingly sharp. Not LC500 sharp, but pretty good for a big old guy like this. This is not your grandpa's GX. It's stable, it's confident, and it's genuinely fun to drive through corners. Off-road though, you guys, even better. The Overtrail climbed muddy hills and rocky trails with ease, thanks to crawl control and that magic of E-KDSS, disconnecting sway bars automatically. Sure, it kissed a couple of rocks underneath, but absolutely no drama. Visibility, torque, traction, everything worked effortlessly, turning off-roading into pure childlike fun. Bottom line, you guys, Lexus absolutely nailed this thing. It's comfortable, it's quiet, and it's capable, and it even is thrilling when pushed. This GX 550 Overtrail isn't just versatile, it's downright addictive. Now, dun dun dun. Now, no vehicle is absolutely perfect, so here's a rapid fire round of loves and nitpicks after a couple of days with the GX 550 Overtrail. Now, first, what I absolutely love. Yes, the styling. This GX looks downright tough, sharp, and those boxy lines and flat taillight bar, plus the trail-ready stance, well, it constantly drew attention. People kept asking, is that the new Land Cruiser? Lexus nailed the rugged but premium vibe. The cabin is practically spot on. Real knobs and buttons instead of endless menus, tons of USB ports, and an awesome cool box fridge in the console, and that clever, independently opening rear glass hatch. Perfect for quick cargo drops. Lexus got the details right. So right. Plus, the comfort is fantastic. Plush yet supportive seats kept me ache-free after hours of driving this thing. And I just know that passengers will love the spacious legroom in the back. Plus, they have seat heaters and their own AC vents. I mean, how could they not? Tech is finally modern. The multi-terrain camera lets you see rocks under your tires. The heads-up display shows essential info, and I absolutely couldn't do without it anymore. And the wireless CarPlay, it's just flawless. Perfect for all my adventure playlists. Now, there are a couple of minor gripes. First, there's no third row seating in Overtrail trim, so big families need another option. Fuel economy is average at 17 miles per gallon. Not terrible, but it definitely kind of has a drinking problem. A panoramic roof would have been super sweet for camping nights, and the plastic running boards aren't trail worthy. But the optional metal sliders and the bass audio is decent, but you can get optional metal sliders. Now the bass audio is decent, but not very spectacular. But honestly, that is it. Lexus seriously delivered. Before I wrap up here though, you guys, here is a lightning round about the GX 550 facts that you can use to flex on your friends or just appreciate how epic this rig actually is. It's built in Japan with serious off-road cred. Every GX rolls out of Toyota's legendary Tahara plant, alongside off-road icons like the Land Cruiser and Prado and 4Runner. That is legit company. No wonder it feels overbuilt and kind of bulletproof. Also, the hybrid is coming soon. Lexus says a GX 550H is inbound, blending Turbo 4 hybrid efficiency with Lexus plushness. But honestly, after tasting the V6's meaty 479 foot-pounds of twist, I'm not holding my breath. Overtrail also isn't just a badge job. Lexus genuinely developed the E-KDSS suspension through rigorous off-road testing around Mount Fuji. Plus, 2025 Overtrails get about an inch more lift, 9.8 inches total, which is continuous improvement, and you experience amazing. Also, the GX shares bones with the Land Cruiser Prado, meaning proven reliability and global aftermarket support. Basically, this Lexus, well, it'll outlive you, and probably me. Plus, you get full-time four-wheel drive with real low-range gearbox, genuine skid plates, and with recovery points, well, it shows that Lexus didn't fake it. And that independently opening rear glass, absolute chef's kiss. So, here I am, guys, wrapping up the road trip of a lifetime, going to the US Open Golf, scenic highways and dirt trails, all tackled by this rig. And it's not just any rig either. I'm officially set on buying a Lexus GX 550 Overtrail. I considered some pretty wild alternatives. The iconic Mercedes G-Wagon and Audi's ballistic RSQ8. The G-Wagon, yes, is off-road royalty and kind of a status symbol, but at around 149,000 bucks, it's pricey and rides like a tank in a tuxedo. Cool, but a little bit cumbersome. The RSQ8, well, it's a rocket ship luxury crossover at $137,000, and it's an absolute killer on the pavement, but kind of allergic to dirt trails. The GX 550 Overtrail nails that sweet spot for me. Around half the price at mid 70K, it delivers 90% of a G-Wagon's off-road cred with way more comfort on road. It's robust enough for serious adventures, but refined enough for client lunches or daily commutes. Plus, legendary Lexus reliability means fewer headaches and cheaper oil changes, obviously. So, consider me sold. Don't be shocked when an earth-colored GX 550 lands in my garage pretty soon, with some choice mods, of course. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out these Ideal vids over here. I'm Brad Danger. This is Ideal. We'll catch you next week, and promise me one thing: keep living the Ideal lifestyle.